Hello, it is Wednesday evening, and I had kind of just a random little, sorry, I just came in from my walk, and I don't think I need my sweater on anymore. Pardon me, this is a little random video. I know a bunch of you are on Facebook, and I've been playing with my Facebook page for a couple of months now, and I just wanted to see how I liked the interface and all of that before I decided to do it. So I am on Facebook, and if any of you would like to add me on Facebook, you can search me Julie Rice, R-I-C-E. I'm in Olympia, Washington. And I'm going to try really hard to remember to put a link over here or there, whichever direction it is. Pardon me. So yeah, if you want to add me on Facebook, go ahead. One of the things that you might notice right at first is that there isn't any mention at all of my surgery or anything. And the reason for that is when I first signed up, there are the people that are on there now. Some of them, I haven't told everybody I'm on there, and so some of them are people like from my way past when I was a kid. Most of them didn't even know I was alive anymore, much less what I've been through in the last few years. And so I've been a little bit reluctant to put anything on there or to share too much about my life. But since I'm on YouTube, you know, and now I'm at a place where I know that my past can't hurt me, so it's okay. But I am going to be uploading some photo albums and making some reference to the weight loss surgery and things of that nature, because I have told some people and they're interested in seeing what I've been through and how I went through it and all of that. So at any rate, if you want to hook up with me on Facebook, I am out there. You can search me. I'll add you. The other thing I wanted to talk about was I was watching Melting Mama Melted's videos the other day. I was trying to catch up with her, and she said something in passing that just made me think of something that I've had a lot of thoughts about that I've meant to kind of talk about. Melting Mama, first of all, I believe she's had RNY or gastric, or she's not lap band, and I think she's fascinating. I desperately love intelligent people, and she is just very well read. You can just tell, and very informative. And if you are struggling post-surgically or even just with your diet and with health issues, she's just unfortunately been through just a myriad of things. But her knowledge of how to correct things and what things have worked for her is just amazing. And she's done all the research and the work, and I'm sure you can go back into her archives and find just about anything you might want to know. But at any rate, so go check her videos out. And again, if I remember, I'll put a link over here on the side. One of the things that she said in passing, she was talking about eating dense protein, about eating steak, about meat, and she just made a comment about people thinking they can't eat this, and she didn't go off on that. That wasn't what she was talking about. It just snapped something in my mind, and I do want to talk about that a little bit, because one of the things that nerves me is to hear people getting their bands removed because I just can't eat anything. Okay, first of all, that's a lie. Yes, you can. Sometimes your band closes off completely and you throw up water and stuff like that. So I do understand that there are situations. I certainly had my band tightened off and closed off and couldn't eat or drink anything. But the majority of people who claim that, and I would be willing to bet as high as 98% of them, here's the reality, and here's for those of you who may be pre-op. Eating with a lap band, and I assume with RNY or gastric bypass or any of those, I assume that the experience changes for everybody, okay? But I am speaking as somebody who has a lap band. I don't have experience with what it feels like as a gastric bypass patient. With the lap band, though, what I can and will tell you today is that eating will never be the same for you again. And I don't just mean about the lifestyle change that you have to make as far as trying to eat the right foods in the right quantities and all of that, which is, going to be obviously a trial for a lot of people. I don't mean the fact that you're only going to be able to eat a very tiny amount of food as compared to what you used to. I mean the eating is going to be a very different experience. The physical sensations that happen with a lap band that has restriction are like nothing you have ever felt. I never felt anything like this prior. It doesn't matter how full you have ever been on Thanksgiving, you will never feel anything like what you will feel when your pouch is full. Not when it's full, not when it's over full, and not when it's stuck. I feel things when I drink. Fluid, there is different physical sensation that happens. That pouch being so high up, and it affects things very high up here and through your shoulder blades in your back. There's definite pressure and sensation. It's one of the reasons I don't actually like to eat to full. It's one of the reasons that I kind of pick throughout the day, because if I eat to actual full, and right now I'll tell you, I just got home about an hour ago from my walk, and I was starving. It was 5 o'clock then, just a little bit after 5, and I actually had not eaten all day. I just had not been hungry. I got up and was doing stuff and was busy. I had my milk. So I came home and I was really hungry. And so I fixed a vegetarian corn dog and some frozen French fries. And I managed to eat the whole corn dog and, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 of the French fries. That's all I can ever eat of French fries. Potatoes are just, unless they're mashed, and even then, they're kind of weird for me. At any rate, I didn't eat any more or less than I would have normally eaten necessarily, except that I am really full. I'm not stuck. I'm not sick. I'm not in danger of being either of those things. But I'm really full, and I don't really care for that sensation because it is slightly uncomfortable. It's just, there's just pressure, and you can just feel it. And I wish that I had words that would make it clear to you what I'm experiencing, except for I think that we all experience this a little differently. For instance, when I get stuck, I don't necessarily feel it in my shoulder blades. You'll hear a lot of people say, it feels like somebody's stabbing me between the shoulder blades when I'm stuck. I've never had that. When I get stuck, I feel it all in the front. And I think that that's just because everybody's a little different. So what I feel when I eat and drink may very well be very different from what everybody else feels, but what I'm telling you is that everybody who has a lap band will tell you that the act of eating, the actual act of eating, taking food in, taking drink in, that feeling, those sensations are going to be new, and they're going to be a little unnerving, and it's something that you have to agree to deal with. I could have eaten 3/4 of that corn dog and saved myself this, but I was hungry and I hadn't eaten all day, and I knew I had room for it. And I won't eat again tonight, that'll be good. So I chose to eat because I had not eaten all day, and I was hungry, and so I am actually full, truly full, where I would normally stop before I got truly full. The biggest things that I can tell you about eating with a band, I cannot stress enough the importance of chewing, waiting between bites, and just eating so slowly. I eat very slowly because with every bite, I wait to see how my body feels, how it feels in there, because I could have tightened up since the last time I ate. I could have been fine at lunch, and at dinner, not so fine. So I need to wait and take a few bites and feel what's happening. I need to know that. And then I need to know, I knew when I ate that last 2 bites of that corn dog, I knew it. I had the conscious thought in my head, you're going to be full. And I looked at it because I know I don't particularly care to be truly full. But I made the choice to eat because I feel like I needed it. I walked 5 miles today. I didn't eat yet. I've been busy. I've been a little bit tight, so I haven't had a whole lot to eat the last few days, though I've still been managing my protein. So I wanted to make sure and take that in. And I knew I wasn't pushing it to the point of making myself sick or stuck. So One of the things that, particularly if you're pre-op, that you are just going to have to buy into is that you are going to have to learn to deal with the physical sensations of how it feels to eat. And it is going to be different, and it's going to be a little unnerving and a little trying at times. And the other piece of that is, which will be for another video another day, is head hunger versus body hunger. I'm never hungry when I quit eating. My head might be telling me I still need to eat more, but physically, never. I'm never truly still hungry. So, at any rate, those were a couple things I wanted to talk about. I still have those pictures I want to show you guys. I'll work on that tonight or tomorrow. And questions? I had some other questions, but I don't have my paper. And as always, I am over my time. I hope you guys are having a great week, experiencing fantastic success, and I will talk to you all very soon.